cozy. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Akila if you're new here, and I normally teach yoga classes on YouTube, but today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. So I've decided to do this journaling challenge in the 2 months leading up to 2024. So there's two major reasons that I decided to do this. The first being that I am a firm believer that yoga is a holistic practice. So beyond the physical practice, beyond the movement classes, there is a massive aspect of my yoga practice that is to do with the mental side of things. And especially during 2020, I really dove into journaling as a part of my yoga practice and as this form of self-reflection and growth. So my hope is that I can share that with people going into 2024. The second reason that I've decided to do this is because, if I'm being honest, 2023 kicked my ass and I definitely fell off of my journaling habits quite a lot. And so I figured, what better way to hold myself accountable than to put it on the internet. So today I'm going to take you through how I set up my journal, how I structure everything from that standpoint. And each of the videos that I post, I'm going to be posting a video weekly, and each one of those videos will have 7 journaling prompts. So when I show you how to set up the journal, it'll make a little bit more sense, but it's going to be 7 journaling prompts, one for each day of the week. So this will hopefully really help to give you a question to come to, or give you something to spark inspiration for something to write about. But you'll kind of see how I lay everything out there when we get further into it. So the first couple weeks of this journaling challenge are going to be prompts that will bring you a little bit back into 2023. So it's going to be more reflective. And I know that you might be thinking, we're trying to go into the new year fresh, we're trying to move forward, but it's really difficult to move forward if we can't bring some emotional intelligence and reflection to the things that were and were not serving us in the year prior. So I wanted to take the first couple weeks to just kind of dive into your past self. And then as we progress into the weeks, it'll kind of move a little bit more into what we want to envision for 2024 and what we're working towards. So like I said, first I'm going to take you through a quick little run through of how I set up my journal. If any of the things that I suggest here are not the way that you want to do it, or not serving you developing a solid habit of journaling, then feel free to take your own liberties, do it as you'd like to. You can just use the prompts if you feel like they're calling to you, or you can use the setup that I have for the structure of the journal while ignoring the prompts completely. Whatever you want to do, it's totally your process and your journey of wanting to do this. So do it however you'd like to do it, in the way that you think will keep you consistent with it. So this is what my daily journal setup looks like. I usually journal in the evenings as part of my nighttime routine. So on the left side of the page, I'll write a to-do list for the following day. And I always start off with really small and manageable tasks, because it feels really good first thing in the morning to be able to check off a lot of things. And I find it makes the mornings a little bit less difficult. And after I write out all my to-do list for the day, all of the tasks I need to do, I write down an intention, something I want to think about as I'm going through the following day. And then on the left side, this will be where you'll write your daily journal prompt to spark ideas for something to write. I used to do a free write here, but I think that was part of the reason why I wasn't being as consistent, because especially at the end of a long day, it was really hard to just generate thought. So I thought maybe if I had the addition of putting a prompt there ahead of time, it might help. So like I said, you can feel free to either skip on the to-do list if you don't feel like the intentions will be helpful to you, or if you'd rather just do a free write instead of using the prompts that I provide. You can really set up your journal however you'd like. Again, the key here is going to be what's going to keep you consistent with it. So now that we've laid out what the structure is going to look like, we'll get into these prompts here. So I actually bought myself a brand new journal because I've fallen off the journaling habit for so many weeks. I figured it would just be a good idea to start fresh for myself as well. So journaling prompt number 1 that I have, so this will be your day 1 in your journal. Think of a time where you surprised yourself with how capable you were and write about how you can recreate that experience. And feel free to pause the video at any point if you need to have more time to jot these down in your journal. So prompt number 2, this would be for day 2 of your journal. What positive attributes do you think others see in you? Prompt number 3, what have been the most difficult parts of 2023? Oof, loaded question. Or at least it was for me. All right, this is number 4. What have been the most joyful parts of 2023? Number 5, who has had the biggest impact on your life this year and why? And number 6, is there anything that you used to feel very strongly about that you are willing to let go of? And then the last journaling prompt, this would be for day 7 of this week. And then next week, I'll give you another set of 7 to do for the following week. But this will be the last journaling prompt for this week. What people, places, and things would you benefit from leaving behind going forward? So that's all the prompts that I have for you for this week. Again, this is part of an 8-week series, so there are going to be more videos like this to follow along with. If you're interested in doing any of my yoga classes, I will have links here and here that you can check out to deepen the movement aspect of your practice as well. But thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far, and please do like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this content, and keep an eye out for more.